It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Matt Carpenter was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 23-0. The victory extended their
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shuckers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Dylan File will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nolan Oliger goes down for the first out of the game. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Vargas. He was hitless in the shutout last night, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch, fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 0-2 home.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding in, Rich Hermanson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in, Jake Gatewood. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in now, Ferrar Encarnacion, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Standing in, Corey Bird, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gatewood is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Bryson Brigman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Blake Alleman. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. On a line, that's a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bird is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding in, Andrew Bechtold. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
At the plate now, Alexander Alvarez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting in, the catcher, Carlos Leal.
To the plate now, Carlos Leal. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Hermanson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Now pitching for
so a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Hit to third, scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Ready now, Santiago Chavez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Stevens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left side, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now that's
digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Twine. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Blake Allemond.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
the left fielder, number 20.
Now at the plate, Ryan Bolt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Banks is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Andrew Bechtold. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Into the box, Carlos Leal. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. Into the box, Nolan Oliger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gatewood is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan File. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Banks is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready to take his hacks again, Rich Hermanson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Devin Hairston comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Number 27.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Corey Bird. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Bryson Brigman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day. attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hopped up. File is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Santiago Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. In there. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. C.J. Carter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line drive to center field. Bird is right there, 1 down. Ready once again, Ryan Bolt. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Andrew Bechtold. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as they have widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the...
This one also hit deep to left field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Alex Mateo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Carlos Leal, as it's grounded sharply to first. Ah, way to get dirty. He is out. Coming to the plate now, Dylan File. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mark Mathias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 pitch on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
High and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting, shortstop.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Quentin Torres-Costa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Twine. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Nolan Oliger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bolt will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right field.
Stepping in, Nick Banks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jake Gatewood. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ryan Bolt. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, maybe. You don't see this very often, Dero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
At the plate, Andrew Bechtold. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Alexander Alvarez. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
The last.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box now, Quentin Torres-Costa. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So striding forward now, Kevin Vargas from the stretch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Gerard Encarnacion. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gatewood is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Rich Hermanson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Gatewood. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bird is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to the plate, Blake Allemond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Bryson Brigman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Bowden Francis will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Riley Mahan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bolt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stephen Tarpley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Ryan Bolt. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Encarnacion is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now in the box, Alexander Alvarez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Leal. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. This is pulled into right. Banks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now, Justin Twine starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Nolan Oliger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Nick Banks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
15-1 is the final. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan File with his 4th win this season. Mackenzie Mills permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the San Antonio Missions. The Missions have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Number 70 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. So we got him looking there. Michael Gigliotti is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chase Bouchard is the second out of the opening frame. And a curveball in for a strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a fairly painless top of the first. Stepping up now, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now, Jace Peterson.
The second baseman.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Lucas Erceg. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Number 9.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. At the plate, Jimmy Govern. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Jimmy Govern.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jimmy Govern is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Nick.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Striding forward now is the DH, C.J. Hinojosa, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
The left fielder, Johan Segovia.
Standing in now, Johan Segovia, skied into straightaway right. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting it.
So coming to the plate, Skylar Ewing is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hitters today have become such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half to create and get his bat on plane and elevate that low heater.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Corey Ray.
Into the box, Corey Ray, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. This will kick up against the wall now. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Junior Marte enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Chopped down the third baseline. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1. Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is carrying well, and this one will bounce into the wall. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Lucas Arce.
Third baseman.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And he is in there.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Yoanel Segovia, lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now batting, Skylar Ewing. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Hinojosa ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. Way out in front now, up by 10. Jake Newberry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jason Guzman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ray, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Court Peterson. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Grounded weakly to the left. And quickly, there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Bubba Starling. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that in. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Ray.
The center fielder, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now, Jace Peterson. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, first base.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Erce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So digging in now, Michael Gigliotti back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Segovia moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Third base.
Stepping in, Chase Bouchard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit out towards second. Peterson has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Geraldo Lopez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Yoangel Segovia. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Gigliotti is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Skylar Ewing. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball bat. At
the plate now, Keon Broxton. This is line to left. Lopez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Ray. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And all set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Govern, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Rodriguez into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33.
Striding in, Nick Dini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the square.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
So they do get their first hit, but their first... Randy Rosario gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Lucas Erceg. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39, Arnaldo Hernandez.
At the plate, C.J. Hinojosa. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yoanhil Segovia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Digging in now, Court Peterson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Luke Barker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Healy handles it, and there's 1 gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bubba Starling. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So stepping in, Michael Gigliotti. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Liner towards second, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Skylar Ewing, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
In now, Corey Ray, and a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And this one bounds around against the wall.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Josh DeMont gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Ryan Healy. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
At the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, Watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lopez is there, and he has it for the out. So striding in, C.J. Hinojosa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Geraldo Lopez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yoan Segovia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Skylar Ewing. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keon Broxton. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Corey Ray. Hard liner to center field. Gigliotti is there, and they breeze through this. Ready now, Nick Dini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The windup and the 0-1.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jason Guzman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jace Peterson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Richard Lovelady comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Ryan Healy. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gigliotti has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Gigliotti comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box, C.J. Hinojosa is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder, number 10, Yohan Segovia.
Into the box now, Yohan Segovia. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. At the plate, Skylar Ewing. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Kevin McCarthy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Keon Broxton. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Bubba Starling. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Michael Gigliotti. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Starling aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The left fielder.
Digging in once again, Geraldo Lopez. Popped up. In there, a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Grounded to first. Healy brings it in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 27-1 the final today. The Missions will be the talk of the game after this one, having launched 10 balls over the wall in total. Number 70 wins his 3rd of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Scott Blewett struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Brewers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
High in the air and deep to left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
The shortstop, Brandon.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Popped him up. Story is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And that's taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Desmond is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch. Next for Milwaukee, Matt Carpenter, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Eric Sogard. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 12.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Smoke is carrying around an absurd. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this one bounds around against the wall. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The batter, number
Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Brandon.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. These Rockies guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Here's Matt Carpenter. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career as this lead got even wider. Jake McGee enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in now, Eric Sogard. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak. 29 home runs for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
At the plate, Adrian Hauser pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Trevor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Story brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, strike 1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Hauser has got it, and 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Number 35, shortstop,
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he's out on the tag. But one run is in to score on the play. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Pena, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Ryan Braun. Line drive base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Brian Shaw is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 29.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So here now is the pitcher, Brian Shaw. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Struck him out. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's set. Here it comes. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. Blackmon going back, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box, Adrian Hauser. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Here's Brock Holt now as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Crawford rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around 3rd. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
James Pazos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Matt Carpenter to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone all the way into the upper deck. And that's a special home run. Matt Carpenter continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Eric.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there's one down now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Story brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 37.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raimel Tapia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The first baseman, number 9.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right
flag.
here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Tapia is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter,
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up.
Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Holt is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Tapia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 201 in his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Carlos Estevez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Eric Sogard, gloved by Murphy. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. David Dahl is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Alex Claudio is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Here's another 0-2. Base hit into right center. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Wade Davis. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Justin Smoke will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Davis has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning his day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Lorenzo Cain. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
Scott Ober comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. So now to the plate, Brock Holt. And he puts it on the ground to second. McMahon gathers it in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play. Last half of the 7th here. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs...
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
To second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan McMahon becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The third baseman.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Second base.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman,
Justin Smoak will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Blackmon going back to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
up next for Milwaukee. The pitcher,
Jed Jerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Eric Lauer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scott Oberg.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raimel Tapia. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Ryan Braun. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Carpenter, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trevor Story steps in now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Rockies down to their final out now. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Fouled away. Last strike now for Colorado. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tons of runs in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Hauser earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. John Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central. As of today, the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Brewers are atop the NL Central. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 3-2. In the standings, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. The D-backs snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-3. As of right now, the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game